New York senior reporter Ozzy Paybarah has been following the candidates and joins us with more. Ozzy, good morning.
Good morning.
Bumpy week for Ben Carson, to say the least. He's standing his ground, though. What impact, if any, on his campaign so far?
His supporters don't like him because of a specific policy. They like him because of his biography, and it's the biography that he is told. It's not the biography that the media has given to them. So he's fighting back, and he's saying, reporters are twisting my words, it's unfair. So he's having a fighting chance. But this is giving an opportunity for his opponents. His opponents have seen him rise, and now they have an opportunity to sort of challenge him in a more legitimate way than they have before.
What's interesting about the narrative that he has woven is sort of he wanted to look more rugged. He wanted to look like he was more violent. Do you think there's a difference that it was written about in a book versus him being in the middle of a debate and just saying something like this?
It's harder to walk away and say, I never said it, when someone can say, you actually did say it. It's on page 67, and here it is. It's remarkable that he could stand there and say, I never actually uttered these words.
Well, and he actually used the exact same phrasing that's in the book with Charlie Rose.
Yes.
Right. Okay. Meanwhile, Donald Trump is hosting Saturday Night Live.
Yes.
What impact do you expect that might have on this campaign, quirky as it already is?
There's going to be a lot of quotable moments, a lot of cringeworthy moments, and you can imagine that Democrats are secretly or not so secretly happy that the most controversial Republican candidate has even more time to be controversial. If you are a Republican and you want your party to win and you think Donald Trump may not be the best person, you are just waiting for those 90 minutes to go by and hope that people can focus their attention somewhere else.
Well, you mentioned those other candidates. Let's talk about them. Christie and Huckabee, we now know that Fox Business has decided they won't be part of the candidates for next week's debate. What do you think guided that decision for them, and was it correct?
They have relied on polling decisions, and there is a debate about, did you choose the right polls? What polls are you recognizing? What is the methodology about it? What it's coming down to, on a bigger scale, is you have people that have governed, people that have earned votes, people that have held office. They're being marginalized. You have people that have never held office or governed occupying center stage. This is not a primary season that's about people's plans for government. This is really about voters' discontentment with government. If you're part of government, you're part of the problem, and you're being pushed aside.
But if you're pushed off this main stage, what does that mean for your candidacy?
That's an interesting point. It's much more difficult to get the spotlight when you're not even on the stage. But as we've seen in the wake of Citizens United, the Supreme Court decision, if you have one funder, one person supporting your campaign with a lot of money, and you can put gas in that campaign bus, you could survive another day.
It's really been a fascinating week. Ozzy, thank you so much.
Anytime.